I'm actually worried about Fortnite. It's been nearly 10 years, and honestly, the game just doesn't feel the same, and that might be a serious problem. I mean, it's not even the same game as it used to be, right? I mean, nowadays, we're getting collaborations almost every single day. We have like hundreds of collaborations in total. Its metaverse has gone insane. But apparently, according to ShinobiR and the game business, it says here Donald Mustard and Epic Games originally were not interested in adding collaborations to Fortnite. The Russo brothers had a 6-hour phone call with Donald to convince him to add Thanos to the game. But the thing is as well, I feel like sometimes the Fortnite community is ungrateful, and Epic Games, the publisher company of Fortnite, thinks that whatever they do will exceed our expectations. And other than that, I've been noticing as well recently that Fortnite has been facing backlashes for maybe doing changes or bringing stuff, like maybe doing collaborations with people or maybe brands that most of the community doesn't like. So we actually have some interesting topics to talk about in today's video. So I highly suggest you do not skip any parts, because I want to cover everything to why I believe that maybe the next 5 to 10 years we may not even see Fortnite, or we may see Fortnite, but it could be something else, completely different game. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Star Wars season that we just got for a month now. So before the season came out, there was actually anticipation, there was hype. But the thing is as well that most of the community of Fortnite, the majority, was expecting for Fortnite to sell lightsabers as pickaxes. But unfortunately, that has not happened. Because if it was going to happen, it would have happened already, right? Before we continue, if you want to have websites, get your videos edited with a strong thumbnails to go viral, then check my portfolio. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment below, and reach out to my email, which is on the screen. And besides, the season is actually very dry, because the thing is as well, this is not the first time that we're seeing Fortnite collaborating with Star Wars. It's been actually maybe the 5th or 6th time, if not any higher. And additionally, to support my point even more, recent Hypex said may inspire players count. We're going to Fortnite.gg, Roblox with red 16.3 million peak, Steam with blue 11.8 million peak, and Fortnite green 2.5 million peak. Now iOS came back, which was very amazing. It was great news. But again, the season is dry. So my point is that if Fortnite is gonna keep repeating their collaborations with the same franchises, the same brands, it's gonna be eventually boring, right? When you see someone trying to do repetitive things, especially as well for Fortnite collaborations, you will start hating on them, right? It will be too repetitive and it will eventually become too boring, which that is the case as well for this season. I mean, I believe I only played a match or two, that's it. Now of course, obviously Hypex reported this before iOS came back in the US. Obviously now of course the player count is a bit higher, but of course like we're not talking 10 million players or like 50 million players, no, but at the end of the day it's again low. So I actually want for Fortnite to collaborate with new franchises, new brands that we have never seen before. I feel like they're just keep doing collaborations over and over again with the same franchises, as they're becoming as well repetitive. Now what I also do want to talk about is for a fact that Fortnite completely ruined Fortnite OG. I've been seeing as well many people making videos on this case and talking about it as well, of them saying for example why Fortnite OG is messed up, why it died. And I also made videos on this, to be honest, because the thing is, we got one in 2023 where it broke a world record of 44.7 million players, but then those millions of players who came back to play Fortnite for just a month, they left as well, right? And now you guys know as well, we got Fortnite OG, we got the first 3 seasons so far, but the thing is as well, Fortnite OG Season 3 is completely a disaster. I want to be honest with you. I'm not talking about the map, I'm talking about the skins at least we got. For example, this person said, add the option to disable and enable bots. Yes, bots have ruined the game. Now, I believe they're doing this because back in the day, most players were bad at the game, unlike nowadays where they can rank 90s, you know, they're professional players. Maybe I guess that's the reason to why they're adding bots, or which yeah, they definitely have to fix the bugs, that's for sure. Now, I also had came across this post by code.gabu, so credit to them. So they had made this post, they said how to fix Fortnite OG, hashtag fix Fortnite OG, and you guys are seeing, they mentioned the HUD. Look, when they're saying Fortnite OG, they mean that they are supposed to bring everything back from day one. OG graphics, OG movements, now they're saying here the OG HUD, but no, we have the newest HUD and not the OG one. So I really want them to bring back the OG HUD, but I highly doubt they're bringing it back, because if they were gonna do that, they would have done done it already. And additionally, we have as well the weapon models. That's right, we can see here incorrect and correct. So yeah, I also remember this. The OG model is the one on the right side that is labeled as the correct version of AR and also the pistol. They have issues. So what I like about Fortnite is that they listen to their community, and that is something crucial. So we talked about Star Wars and Fortnite OG, and now I want to talk about the collaborations. And that is actually the main issue about Fortnite. You see, in 2017 and 2018, we weren't getting that many collaborations. And I don't even remember if we got any collaborations. But after 2019, especially after Chapter 2, we started getting many collaborations. And today, we have hundreds of collaborations in Fortnite, from shoes to skins and to even emotes. We're getting like a bunch of Icon Series emotes nowadays. And again, they're being, I should say, lazy. Now, I also remember that Fortnite faced a huge amount of backlash whenever they collaborated with a Skibidi Toilet, which they also call it as a brainrot collaboration. I also remember later on we got as well Hatsune Miku, which was the first ever digital virtual artist that came in Fortnite. Because you guys know, for the Fortnite Festival collaborations, we were getting IRL humans, right? But that was actually the first ever digital virtual artist that collaborated with Fortnite. And what I also want to talk about, speaking of collaborations, is that nowadays, unfortunately, we are having many brain rot UEFN creative maps. Like, I should say, maybe sensitive images or stuff that you can tell they're brain rot. And obviously, I don't think these fit with Fortnite. And although they run a moderation team to manage these stuff, or where I should say these maps follow their guidelines, but I feel like nowadays they're accepting brainrot maps, especially as well maps that maybe don't match with the community. And I'm always seeing as well that these maps are facing backlashes by the Fortnite community. And now I want to talk about GTA 6. Now, although GTA 6 has nothing to do with Fortnite, they both are completely different video games, but I'm sure you all know that GTA 6 is going to be the biggest and the most immersive video game in history, coming out next year on May 26th. Its hype is real. There's anticipation. We've been playing GTA 5 for 13 years now, seeing the same protagonists, the same missions, playing on the same map. It eventually got boring, right? To be more specific, GTA 6 will surely affect Fortnite's player count, meaning that Fortnite's player count may kind of go down, of course not completely. And I'm also saying this because obviously a lot of Fortnite players are either going to be completely quitting Fortnite to start playing GTA 6 and to spend more time on it, and as well maybe some Fortnite players may still play Fortnite, but they may spend less time on it to spend more time on GTA 6. That's gonna happen for sure. I also want the best for both games, for Fortnite especially as well, because a lot of people are talking about now this case, they are actually creating curiosity and they're talking and wondering if Fortnite is gonna be getting not killed but like overshadowed by GTA 6 next year on May 26th. So the question goes to you, do you believe GTA 6 will overshadow or maybe kill Fortnite? Or if you have any thoughts about these to share, do comment down below. Let's engage, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.